Hi, dear respecteds. How are you? Today we are going to take the concept of loss prevention, or how safety department can be loss preventer, or how can we change safety to be loss prevention departments. This is the main idea in this video. In order that safety to be a loss prevention, some conditions must be fulfilled. First of all, management commitment. The top management commitment is so important, otherwise loss prevention will do nothing. It means that the top management should have very clear visions. Know that now this is the positions after 5 years, after 10 years, this is our situation is going to be. For the recent time, we have product. We want to provide these services. We need these services and product to be received, delivered to the customer in safe way. It means vision is clear, the missions also is very clear. From here, loss departments could secure how the hazard will be removed so that the customer can receive the services and the product safe without damage. After we have seen it is clear visions where we want to go, and currently our services or product how to be provided to the customer, we need from management a clear object. Clear object. It helps you to prevent the hazards, to control the hazards, to remove risk. It is the role played by the top management. Then, top management also should have policies. How we are going to achieve this objective. The top management have a clear policies lead to achieve that objective. It means general guidance helps to implement or carry out that objective. Then, after policies, we should have programs. A clear programs, this is by loss prevention department, by any other departments, a clear programs describing, coordinating among the departments, how can be communicated each other so that helps to achieve the objective according to the mission, according to the vision. From here, we should have also plans. Finish the programs, we came to plans. When top managements give a clear written plans or a formal plans, formal guidelines, helps the departments how they will do accurately toward the objective, toward the mission, toward the vision. Then you could make the process, or also the top management illustrate the process, and you can participate in it. Any department can participate. One of these departments, a loss prevention department, should addressing and knows the processing, how it's going to be. adding to the procedure to ensure the concise formal or informal step by steps, or instructions, step by steps, how can be carried out. Then, from here, top management providing or allocating the budget of the departments, the budget of loss prevention, which means when the loss prevention recommended that there is an hazard, there is a risk, need to be removed before it happens, and in order to remove this risk and hazards, we need so and so and so. For example, we need $1,000, 1,000 real in order to remove that hazards. If we are not removing it earlier, loss will happen, damage will happen, something unwanted going to happen. If it happens, it costs you 4,000 real, $4,000. So recommended amount is 1,000. If you are not removing, something happen or accidents happen, it costs you 4,000. It means this is the amount, the recommended amount is the amount which envisaged to remove the hazard. If you are going to put this in equation, the 4,000 is the cost of the damage, 1,000 the cost of envisaged. You can divide it, the cost by envisaged multiplied by 100. It costs 4,000 divided by 1,000 equal 4 multiplied by 4%. 4%, this is your return on investment. And in this way, safety can play the role of loss prevention. Prevent it, that you avoid the damage, avoid the waste, avoiding the hazard, avoiding the risk by saving. But unfortunately, most of managers couldn't see this. If you calculate it, you find it that is, you have gained money. And this is the idea. We want you to know that is, by removing hazard earlier, by controlling hazard earlier, it means that is, you are saving resources, you are saving money, you are avoiding company from loss too much. And this is the reason. That is why a lot of factories, a lot of companies, a lot of organizations lost a lot. The overhead is going high because loss prevention not activated. Loss prevention ideas not supported by managers. Loss prevention ideas not supported by top manager. Loss prevention ideas not explained to the owner. That is why overhead is going always increase. High overhead, overhead increase without knowing what is the reason. One of the reasons which increase operational cost is loss prevention department will not be activated. Or easily we can say safety departments will not be supported to prevent the hazard. In other way, safety department will not have enough budget to stop the hazard or risk in earlier stage. A lot of things happen consuming a lot of resources of the company while overhead is going high. If you just allocate a budget to control hazard earlier, you will know how to control your overhead. This is our advice to the managers, department managers, advice to the executive managers, our advice to the employer. And I'm sure if this idea it will be applicable, you will win a lot. Just try allocating some amount as a budget for loss prevention, and loss prevention laws must be applicable. Overhead surely going to reduce. After that, loss prevention department must providing the report. After all these steps has been executed, report will be provided, and that is all what we would like to say here in this video. Another thing, there is some indication, some indicators can show that is loss prevention has been activated. What are these? For example, if you find that loss prevention policy have been written and approved by top management, or safety department has a policy approved by top management, this is one of the indicators shows that is you will be supported. Or if loss prevention departments or safety departments has a clear objective, set clear objectives approved by the top management, this is indication showing that is your organization's activating loss prevention. If managers executing the safety plan or loss prevention plan or hazard identification plan executed by managers, it means that is loss prevention department activated or at least supported from the top management. If you find that managers and supervisors, departmental managers are set an example of good practice in safety or loss prevention rules, you know that is it has been activated. If you found that managers had or managers held accountable for safety violations or loss prevention rules, you know that is it has been activated. Adding to that, if you see that the top management responds to the recommendation of loss preventions, it is a very strong indication that loss prevention has been activated. 2 points also, if you found that managers are response to safety audit, loss prevention audit, risk audit, quality audit, if they respond to that, it means loss prevention or risk controls has been activated. Finally, if you see that accidents investigation procedures are reviewed by the top management, by the employer, also you know that loss preventions are activated or safety department supported. And when we say this, we don't want to teach people, we don't want to let people learn something early, but also we want to remind the department managers, we want to draw attention. We are crying. Please draw your attention to the hazard and risk loss prevention. If you are able to activate loss prevention rules, operational cost will reduce. Sure, just try and let me see your comment. This is what we want to say in this video. Let us see in next video.